Did you know that Prince Edward and Sophie Wessex were on an official royal visit to the Cayman Islands? Did you know that? My family, apparently, they are on an official royal visit to the Cayman Islands. And even I did not know that. Until yesterday, when Omid Scobie posted an article titled, "What This Week's Fictitious Harry and Meghan Gossip Reveal About the Royal Family's Wider Problems." And my family, that is what I want to share with you all in this video. My family, my name is Brian, and welcome back to Sussex Squad Family TV on YouTube. My family, now, here is the article by Omid Scobie, and I quote, "The Earl and Countess of Wessex, Prince Edward and Sophie, are on an official royal visit to the Caribbean, but all eyes remain on Harry and Meghan again." My family, and yet the UK tabloids call Harry and Meghan irrelevant. And yet, every single day, TV shows in the UK, media outlets in the UK, from GB News to Good Morning Britain, they all choose to conduct polls about Harry and Meghan's popularity. Polls about people who fled the UK 3 years ago. By March, it will be 3 years. So my family, but yet they're conducting polls about two people, Harry and Meghan, who fled the UK. My family, in my entire life, I have never ever seen a poll conducted about people living in another country, in a foreign country, except what I'm seeing happening in the UK. Conducting fake polls about two people who don't live in the UK. And Edward and Sophie were on an official royal visit. And I did not know that. And you know what? You will be forgiven for also not knowing that. Because the UK media are more focused on bullying and attacking Harry and Meghan than they are focused on covering the members of the royal family they claim to love and support. My family, please hear what Omid Scobie said. And I quote, "You probably don't know this." Indeed, I did not know this. And I'm sure you also did not know this. But for the past 4 days, Prince Edward and Sophie, the Countess of Wessex, have been on an action-packed royal tour of the Cayman Islands, the Bahamas, and Turks and Caicos. The tropical, local, and busy itinerary should have provided royal reporting gold, especially after the couple have been hailed by the UK tabloid media itself as the royal family's secret weapon and central figures for the future of the monarchy. That was a good one, Omid. That was a good one. That was a good one. I love it how he calls out the UK media. I thought this was your secret weapon. Then why are you not talking about your secret weapon? Why? Why are you not covering this royal visit by Sophie and Edward? Why? I thought they are your secret weapon. But they are more focused on Harry and Meghan, who fled the UK after a torrent of racist abuse and bullying by the UK tabloid media. My family, here's what Omid said. But despite the hype, no one, including the state press, appears to be watching Sophie and Edward. At the time of writing, I can find only a tiny handful, around 8 articles about their visit online. 2 of them belong to the Cayman Compass and Cayman News Service. Instead, media outlets have kept the focus on a couple they repeatedly call irrelevant, Harry and Meghan. That's a good one, Omid. That is a good one. That is a good one, Omid Scobie. That is a good one. Show the entire world just how obsessed, fixated the UK tabloid media are with Harry and Meghan. Even when Meghan is not visible. Even when Harry is not visible. Their obsession can be seen by the entire world. We all can see it. Everybody can now see it. That even if Meghan is quiet and went away, as she has, been quiet for the past couple of months, still, that is not enough for the UK media. When they don't see her, suddenly they believe that they can read Meghan's mind. Suddenly, they know exactly just how Meghan Markle feels. They know what she feels. They can sense her emotions. I have no idea what to call that power. The power to sense someone else's emotions. Like how the UK media claim to know exactly what Meghan is feeling. Exactly what Meghan is thinking. And the target, as always, is always Meghan Markle. She is the target of abuse, attacks, insults, racism. And she fled the country years ago. Years ago. This obsession is just so sick and unhinged. My family, Omid Scobie continues by saying this, and I quote, bar a few promotional appearances for the Duke of Sussex release of Spare, the couple has not been seen in public for months. Let me repeat that. But a few promotional appearances for the Duke of Sussex release of Spare, the couple has not been seen in public for months now. For months. But despite the lack of fresh news from Team Sussex, from Harry and Meghan, to pour over, it has not stopped sections of the press from obsessing over them on a daily basis. Omid Scobie, nice article. Call them out. Speak the truth of what we all see. Despite Harry and Meghan not being visible, despite even a lack of fresh news from Harry and Meghan from them making an appearance somewhere, despite that, it has not stopped sections of the press from obsessing over Harry and Meghan on a daily basis. And you know what? Meghan Markle was wrong. Meghan was wrong. Meghan told the royal family that, hey, look, we want to leave for Canada. She and Harry. And then she told them that, hey, look, what's important is that the park of the Roadwater is not present in Canada. And they're also not present in California, where Harry and Meghan live. And Meghan told the royal family, senior members of the royal family, just as all of you saw in the Harry and Meghan documentary, that guess what? You all can get your front pages to be on the front pages just exactly as you want. You can grace every magazine cover. Because you know what? We are going to Canada. We are leaving. Just as you want to be on the front pages, you can get that. Because we are leaving to a place whereby the park or the road rota won't be present. Meghan was wrong. Despite the park of the road rota not being present in Canada or California, where Harry and Meghan live, still, to this day, the UK media can't stop obsessing over Harry and Meghan. They obsess over them every day. They insult them, trash them, attack them, mock Harry and Meghan. Enjoy seeing Harry and Meghan being mocked by an animated series, South Park, that we saw, a couple of days ago. And that is what they've been talking about for days now. And they've been begging for a response from Harry and Meghan. Begging, And even Obi Scobie speaks about this. First of all, he says, although King Charles, Prince William, Kate, the Princess of Wales, and Prince of Wales have all been busy carrying out engagements, almost the entirety of this week's royal news cycle has centered around fictitious claims and breathless commentary on Harry and Meghan. And at the center of this is the now infamous South Park episode, which suddenly pulls no punches in its merciless parodying of Harry and Meghan's tabloid personas, complete with "Stop Looking at Us," protest signs, and a tell-all book about the royal family called WAG, based on the now infamous South Park episode. And according to one newspaper, a tabloid, it spells the beginning of the end for the couple's popularity in the US. A clear sign their star has fallen, wrote another, who has clearly never seen South Park before. And given that other celebrities lampooned by the show include Tom Cruise, Oprah, the Queen, who South Park portrayed, that, killed in a 2007 episode that quickly got banned in the UK. Yes, that did happen, my family. That did happen. South Park even portrayed the Queen being killed in a 2007 episode that was banned in the UK. Banned in the UK. I repeat, banned in the UK. Do you see just how even other members of the royal family were protected, but Harry and Meghan were not? It even mocked the Queen's death, but you won't see them ever talk about that. You won't see them do that. My family, you will never ever see them talk about that. And even hear the language of the tabloids, who clearly never talk about it as much as they do in the episode that mocked Harry and Meghan, using the same lines as the UK tabloid media. Hear this one headline even. South Park crossed the line with treasonous attack on the Queen before her death. There were calls for a South Park episode to be banned in the UK on the grounds of gross offensiveness after they killed their late Queen in a horrific scene. My family, There were calls for season 11 episode The Snook to be banned in the UK on the grounds of gross offensiveness after they killed the beloved monarch in a horrifically gory scene. My family, please continue hearing this kindly. I want to delve deep into this. This plot of the episode was rather strange, they say, with the South Park kids trying to stop a terrorist attack where a bomb was planted inside Hillary Clinton. It transpires that it's actually the British behind the attack, as they want to stop the American Revolution using a fleet of ships. At the end of the episode, the Queen gets a call on a gold phone from a sailor informing her that the British Armada has been completely destroyed. I see, she says to the caller, before producing a gun and shooting herself in the head. And that scene was slammed by the UK media, with some even labeling it prisoners. My family, even on top of this, a different version of the Queen appeared in the recent Harry and Meghan episode, but this time was depicted as a fictional Canadian monarch. The episode began with a spoof of the late Queen's funeral, showing a cartoon version of her with crossed eyes in an open casket. My family, but yet you won't hear them discuss much or talk much about this South Park episodes, or even say that, hey, look, because of this, it means that, the royal family popularity has gone down in the US. Instead, they are claiming that even Camilla, Parker Bowles, the mistress turned queen, is even more famous than Harry and Meghan. My family, do you know why the UK media do so much polls about Harry and Meghan? Do you know why? My family, because of the success that they have seen in Harry's memoir Spare. Of that success, of millions of people buying Harry's book, Harry's memoir Spare. Millions, and even ratings even. For instance, for Stephen Colbert, he got the highest ratings after having Prince Harry on his show. The highest rating, even breaking the record set initially by Barack Obama, who was at, the Stephen Colbert show. That shows the entire world just how much popular Harry and Meghan are, and how much loved Harry and Meghan are, and how much interesting Harry and Meghan are. But the UK media don't want anyone else to believe, that they have lost their power, that the power has diminished, the power to destroy anyone they don't like, anyone who doesn't bow to the powerful Murdochs and the Rothmans, or the powerful UK tabloid media that rules by intimidation. Because after 6 long years of smearing Harry and Meghan, and then you have Harry set foot in Stephen Colbert's show, and then getting the highest ratings ever recorded by Stephen Colbert, my family, UK tabloids don't like to see that. They don't like to see that. It shows an incredible interest in the life of Harry and Meghan. Even the Harry and Meghan documentary being one of the most successful documentaries on Netflix. They know that. And that's why they are trying to spread propaganda that that's not true. Harry and Meghan are not loved. Harry and Meghan are not popular. Don't forget one thing. Propaganda 101. Propaganda 101 dictates that if you repeat a lie so many times, that lie will be seen as truth. And no wonder in the UK you have GMB, Good Morning Britain, you have GB News doing polls, you have YouGov doing polls, saying that Harry and Meghan are not popular. Even they're less popular than Prince Andrew, they say. Someone who has been accused of committing rape apparently is more popular than Harry and Meghan, they say. That's what they're telling the entire world. That's what they're telling people in the UK. By constantly spreading this lie. My family, if Harry and Meghan are not popular as they claim, then why is it that they only talk about Harry and Meghan? Why is it that they never ever talk about Sophie Wessex, who is clearly more popular than Harry and Meghan, as they say, clearly? Why not cover events attended by Sophie and Edward? Why not do that? If you simply use your common sense, you'll understand exactly what they're trying to do. Just a simple common sense. Just ask yourself a question. Why is it are the tabloid media not covering Sophie and Edward? Sophie, the Countess of Wessex, and Prince Edward. Why not? Because by their version, guess what? Sophie and Edward are more popular than Harry and Meghan. If that's the case, then why not fully cover Sophie and Edward? Because you would think that people want to hear about someone who's popular. I mean, I want to hear about Beyonce or Jay-Z. I want to hear about, the Kardashians even. I don't want to hear about, others or even Prince Andrew. I don't want to hear about who else? Sophie and Edward, because clearly I never even knew that they are on a royal visit. So, my family, if that's the case, if the tabloids themselves who are running these polls that Harry and Meghan are not popular, if they believe that themselves, then why not cover the ones they claim are popular, like Sophie, the Countess of Wessex, or Edward? My family, just ask yourself the question, and you will know the UK tabloid media are lying to the public. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.